Greetings, Pikmin planters. Professor Chaz here, the lab coat's on back order, and welcome to another, excuse me, Pikmin Bloom live stream here on the channel. And we have one of our members, Mariah Thompson, asking, "Sup, Chaz and chat?" Not too much right now. We are here for, what would you call it? A precursor, I suppose, to tomorrow's Pikmin Bloom very first Community Day event. Just basically, we're going to hang out today. We'll do some friend code exchangings. I'm going to put on slow mode in just a little bit as I put my code on screen so I don't get too overwhelmed trying to add people in. I did take the time before the stream to clear out all the current friend requests that I've been sitting on. There was like 100 some, and I thought, okay, so just to make sure we get as many new ones from people today during the stream as we can, I want to have that cleared out. So hopefully this time I shouldn't miss out on anybody. Alright, but what we want to do is, I'm going to back out here, we will go over the news because they mentioned something which is of particular interest to me today. Something about what's coming up tomorrow. So I will show, I think you might have seen it, go back to my Pikmin squad. I currently have my first rock Pikmin, finally. If you missed my post earlier, at level 23, you gain access to the first gray ceiling, giving you a rock Pikmin. And in the meantime, I actually did a detector in the area. I have one up the way I'll be picking up as well. I should probably just grab that right now, but excuse me, first we want to hang out a little bit here. Let's just open this up. I will say, they unbloomed my flowers from earlier today. I had all sorts of roses going on. I had a blue pansy here in the backyard. They all unbloomed already, but I think they're doing that to prepare us for the pansy growing that we'll be doing for Community Day. Alright, who all is here? My mouse cord is all over the place. I'm probably not going to stream too long today, I'll say. I'm not feeling the best right now, a little under the weather, kind of headachy through the day, and I've been doing some cleaning, so I'm all overexerted. But we'll try to go for at least the hour, and maybe a little bit beyond that. So hello to, we got Will Fox in the chat, 2D Sins here as well, we got Jose Colon, we got Sailor Pika here, of course, helping with the moderating. As always, much appreciated. Royal 1922, Organic Chemistry. Who else? We got Gengar the Great, Animation for You, and When Olympics is here as well. So you'll probably become a member again in December or January. That's cool. If you want to, you're more than welcome to. Of course, there's no requirement to do that, but it is appreciated. And if you folks want to know what they're talking about, you can click that join button down below the stream, take a look, see what certain perks you may start gathering if you are a supporter of the channel through YouTube memberships. But I always say, for the time being, just feel free to check out the channel. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe for more content. You can always try joining later for a month, see what you think, and if you don't like it, you can just unjoin after that, which is all well and cool. Alright, let's see. Is there some lag happening? Will is asking, is it my connection or is the stream very laggy? I do have, unfortunately, I've noticed lag in the past. My equipment is not top-notch. It gets me by, at least. But anyways, hopefully there's not too much lag also. Yeah, a lot of people are seeing some lag. Unfortunate. Okay, so, as I say, today will be a Pikmin Bloom friend code exchange live stream. I didn't freeze. There we go. I just saw on my dashboard it said that there was no data coming through. I'm like, the stream is still on my end here, like my other monitor. Anyway, long story short, we're still here. Alright, so I think what I'm going to start doing, I do have something on screen that'll go with my friend code in just a moment. When I ask for the friend codes, I'm asking for you to type the word Bloom and your player name so that your request stands out. And I say, as an option, if you want to put your friend code in your comment also, that can let other people in the chat add you in. If you don't want to do that, that's fine. Just make sure I get Bloom and the name so I know who to add in when I'm asking for names. But yeah, feel free to drop your friend codes in the chat at whatever point you want to. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put slow mode on now, just to prepare for the onslaught of codes I'm sure we'll see. Where is right here? That's going to be a 30-second slow mode. Do that right there. Make sure it takes. It does let me know, I believe. It'll say in the chat once slow mode is activated, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, slow mode is on. Every 30 seconds you can send a message. So basically, as someone I think said in a previous stream, make each message count. Put everything you need to in that one message. You gotta wait a half a minute for the next message. Okay, so let's put this up on screen. as it says here, I'll show my code. It says send me a friend request. So yeah, send me a request first and foremost, and then type Bloom, your player name, and your friend code optionally in your chat message. And there's my code right there. I'll try to add in as many people as we can during the stream today. Now, while we wait for some of these codes to come flying on through, let's go over to the news. Actually, before I read that, I want to say, am I missing out on anything? So, Peak is saying, feel free to drop friend codes in chat. When Olympic's asking, isn't the game like 1.5 weeks old? It's actually, yeah, close to that. Indeed. It's not that old just yet. It just recently came out. When did it come out? I mean, it's new enough that they've still had their first network failure, as you can see in the news there. Officially, about 2 weeks. It says 14 days ago. Welcome to Pikmin Bloom. So it's about 2 weeks old now. Let's see. Kyle is asking, what do friends do in the game? At this point, honestly, not that much that I know of. You can send postcards to your friends on your friends list back and forth, but other than that, there's really no in-game benefit to it. So, right now it's just sharing cool postcards of different, say, Pokestops, as Pokemon Go would know them, but various landmark locations in your area. You can send postcards of those. And you can get postcards by sending Pikmin on expeditions. In fact, let's send some off right now. I'll show you a couple that I'm working on. Let's just go grab... Let's grab this green apple. That's the furthest away. That'll keep me busy for a bit. So I'm going to send my very first rock Pikmin. I'm also working on this white and this purple to try to get my decor items, because they are new decor Pikmin. I can send up to 12. I always scroll down to see who else do I need to friend up. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's all that they can take. Alright, off they go. I try to get as many decor items as I can, sending Pikmin to get their friend, their best friend status as soon as possible, because that way I can get more power against these mushroom challenges. Alright, while they do that, let me scroll back up here. I can see this might be another thing. So if I do miss you, by the way, I'm going to go and like double check the chat at some point, see if I can make sure we grab everybody, because we ran into that issue previously. Okay, we got 14 requests already. Let me just scroll through our chat. Do we see Take Shine from Joseph Neal? Let's check our requests. Right there, we'll accept you right away. Let's see. So Galaxy Bumper helping us with how we put our codes in, our information. Very nice, thank you. Let's see, we got Melgar, I see also. Accept. Now, I might actually max out my friends list. I don't know what the maximum is just yet. Hello, Jude, by the way. I see you there. I'm not sure what the max is. I'm assuming it'll be 200, because my incoming requests maxed out at 200. So it kind of stands to reason. 200 may be our maximum for friends. So if I hit that, unfortunately, I can't add any more people. But we'll see what happens. Let's see. Jose C. Do I see you in here? I do not see you just yet, so I'll take a look later on. Is it Wraith Bonsai? Can I find you in here? Right there. Gotcha. Alright. It's going to be a bit of a slow going, but Dog is Pog. I'll try to add people. Right there. Got you as well. Alrighty. I should probably just be adding everybody, because I'm assuming no one else would have my code other than people that are here, right? That would stand to reason. My Raquel. Whereabouts? Yeah, basically, it's going to be everybody at the bottom of the list, I assume. Elva. I'll just scroll down. Got you there. So I see a name, Mr. Deno, but I don't see you in the chat. Dazzling Shell asks, would this be a friend code exchange for Pokemon Go as well, please? Not for myself, definitely, because my list is actually full right now, but if you, I guess, if you do want to do that, just write down, or type in that you're giving a Pokemon Go friend code, and if anyone wants to add you in, well, there you go, you can do that. So yeah, just say Bloom for Pikmin Bloom, and say Go for Pokemon Go. And if you guys want to exchange those friend codes, go right ahead. I see Wenlock, which I don't see in the list here just yet. I'll keep an eye out. Christine Cree, or Cry. I'm seeing names that are not in my request list. What's happening? Elizer, I believe that is the next one. Got you right there. Alright. Yeah, see, I'm not seeing all these names. Okay, whereabouts are we? Young Leia, I do have you already. And there's a... If people want to drop some more friend codes, go right ahead. Chrissy P. Can't send a request today? Okay, I'm wondering. I did clear out the names that were sitting there. And I wonder if that prevents people resending. I hope it doesn't. But, you know, if it does, I don't know how to fix that. Try, like, just, if it says you can't send me a request, because right now I've only got 13 incoming requests. I can hold up to 200. Just try again a couple times and see if it'll work for you. If not, unfortunately, I could only add people during the stream, so if people were sending me requests off stream, and I've deleted those requests, I think we'll maybe have to wait a while for them to process out so I can add more people. Excuse me. I still don't know exactly how this whole friend thing works in Pikmin Bloom. And then, like we said, the worst case scenario is like nothing really benefits right now. There's no, you can't send items to each other, this or that. Royal 1922, like right there, and I see Mr. Edeno as well from Kettle123 in the chat. I'll confirm you here. Max Power 124. This whole thing's just gonna be me adding people, isn't it? And I'll try to open some postcards. I've decided what I'm gonna do is throughout the day, as I get postcards from people, I'll send one back right away. Because like with over 100 people on my friends list and like only say a dozen postcards, how do I pick and choose who gets the postcards? So I figure I'll just have to do it like, I can't really waste the time and send them back during this stream, but I will definitely off stream, as I get postcards, I'll send one back to whoever sent one. Okay, where am I at right now? Did I get Eden Daddy? I don't think I saw you yet. Again, these could be names that were already sent off stream, and unfortunately I can't grab them. Brittany, oh, you're a beta tester too. So you don't know why they used your username likeness for tutorial images, but you had nothing to do with it. Do I see you in this list? Yes, I do. Brittany right there. Pink Dolphin. Are you in this list? Not that I can see. I am concerned that removing a request prevents other additional requests from coming in. I hope that's not the case. Minions are cool. Indeed they are right there. Gotcha. My chat just jumped again on me here. Where else are we at? Okay, so people are saying that they can't send me a request. Now that's actually a problem with this then, where deleting an incoming request seems to be blocking future requests. And I don't know what to do about that, unfortunately. But anyway, again, worst case scenario, there's nothing too much at the moment gained through the friends system just yet. So anyway, feel free to keep dropping your friend codes in the chat, though, and other people can friend you up, and hopefully that makes up for the lack of me being unable to. Alright, where else are we at? I'm missing out so many names. Let me go back. How many do I have on my list right now? I've got 155 friends. That's quite a lot of friends, and that's what I say. I won't be able to send postcards back to every single person. There's too much for me to keep up with. The chat jumped way far away from me here. Do you unlock white Pikmin at 16? Asks Kidfish. I don't remember what level it was. All I can say is feel free to, and this is like, you know, I call it shameless self-promotion, but feel free to go and check out my videos along the way, because I've been... What's the term? Recording for posterity, I suppose, like my progress in the game, so you can see at what point I got each thing in the game. And I know white Pikmin come after the purples, and they're before you get your first winged Pikmin. Where are we at? I'm so far behind. I see Z Gem, though, and I saw you in here. See, I wonder, because that... I might be mistaken, but it sounds familiar. I thought that name was already in my list, and or the requests, and I took it out, and that one worked, so I don't know. I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, where else are we at here? We got Coley Gamer 4 asking, do I have any Pokemon TCG original cards? They're not here. I think they're in my back room, but I have like the original, I forget what it was even called, like, you know, the tutorial box or whatever. It came with a couple different pre-built packs or pre-built decks, and yeah, I have a lot. Like, no, I don't have any of, like, I don't look at them based on, you know, like shadowless rares and stuff like that. But I do have some of the old, very first set of Pokemon TCG, indeed, packed away somewheres. Okay, we have Wizard 82. Do we see you in our list here? Got you there. Okay, yeah, so Eden's saying you can't request after it's been cleared. So, I don't know why that's a thing then. I don't know why Niantic decided that should be how that works. I guess maybe because they want to make sure that if someone... Let's say if there's someone that I don't like, for whatever reason, and they keep sending me a request and I delete it, that's... They made sure that they can't keep sending a request, but that was not the point of me trying to clear out space. That was trying to get people who join us here today to be able to join in. And, see what it was. I've noticed that some requests have been disappearing, and I think maybe after, say, a week, they'll automatically disappear. And I wonder if that prevents resending as well. I do not know. It's beyond my current knowledge of the game. So we got John 3.14. Got Minions Are Cool already. Let's see. We have Net Ocean. Did I see that name? Right there. Indeed. Okay, I am so far behind in the chat. I think what I'm going to do... Can I do something really quick here? Yeah, not well. I'm trying to see if I can copy all of the chat. Because I might want to copy it out to a notepad. I'm going to do that right here. Just one sec. Okay, I can get to this much. How does this paste in my little notepad off to the side? Bear with me here, everybody. Okay, I got that much at least. So I'm going to start doing some of the adding off screen. Scroll back up. Okay. I've got a list on the side. I'll be able to grab more in a little bit. I'm just going to make a note here. No, actually I got the time right here. So 6:17 is where I got to copy from next. Alright, I'll try to take care of these requests off screen. I'm going to go first come, first serve. Whoever, whichever names I see first. Excuse me, I'm dying. I'll get added in. And if I run out of space at some point, that's what happened, I guess. I'll still leave my code on screen for now, though. But for the time being, I want to get something more pertinent or relevant to go over here. We're going to talk about the news for what's coming up tomorrow. So, they gave us this update today here. It says... Where am I at? My chat good? Okay, and I've missed out a bunch of messages. I see someone asking about Dragon Ball Z. Tell you what, before we get to this news, hang on. I'm getting all sidetracked here. Let's just put this on screen. You can look at all the flowers I've walked. I walked that route a lot. Yeah, we have, who is this? Kunstgras? I pronounced that terribly, I'm sure. You see that I watched Dragon Ball Z. What would ever give you that idea? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I watched Dragon Ball Z. Actually, technically, well, no, those are from, this one's Dragon Ball Z, that one's more Dragon Ball GT, which I wasn't really a fan of personally. I've got a poster of Dragon Ball Super as well. So, it's the Golden Frieza thing, the movie, but it's listed as Dragon Ball Z? Wasn't that supposed to be Dragon Ball Super? Anyways, yeah, I watch it. I'm checking out the manga as it comes out too, where he's currently, Goku and Vegeta are currently entangling with that granola dude. It's kind of interesting to see what's going on there. Where am I at? There. I was like, why is my cursor not moving? Alright, hang on. Let me get back to the chat. Where are we at? Hello to Anne-Marie Hedgehog. Welcome to the stream. Royal1922 says, you're in the list previously, and I was able to accept the request. Did I already accept it then? I don't know. Let's see. Aloha says, we are friends in the game, but you don't see me in the Pokemon Go friends list. And the accounts are linked. That's another interesting thing. When you add a friend in whichever game, it says that you'll add them in all Niantic games. But apparently it didn't work. I don't know what the deal is there. I've heard some people are having trouble actually connecting multiple Niantic game accounts with their one main whatever account. So, I don't know what the deal is. Maybe, though, because my friends list is full in Pokemon Go. That could be why that we didn't friend up in that. Graphic N says, you don't have any friends on Pikmin Bloom because none of your friends like it. Well, I mean, if you want to add people here, that's what this stream's all about. Feel free to drop in some friend codes. We got 73 people. What the? That's crazy. Welcome well, 72 now. Welcome everybody to the stream. Will Fox has dropped the name as well. John314 dropping some friend code. Excuse me. Where else are we at? Seeing some more names and such being dropped down. Aloha says, did you hear the simple trick to get different decor Pikmin using a location tag in your life log? I did. I don't do that. I feel like, you know, if I'm going to tag a photo, I want to have actually been there personally. I like to gain stuff by, you know, actually going and participating, sort of thing. Basically, what they're saying is you can take a photo that the life log will put in at the end of the day, but then you can, no, what you're supposed to do is move it to the location of the map where you took the photo, but technically you can move it to anywhere and tag it there, and then I don't think it's guaranteed, but it's supposed to possibly spawn an expedition at the spot that you tagged the photo. Although I've been talking with somebody on Twitter, and they said they had, like, they didn't do the tagging thing, but they were actually in a far off place. They used the detector and it spawned up some expeditions, but then when they went back to where they originally hail from, over time those expeditions disappeared. So it might be a thing where, like, if you're too far away, the game will notice that and then, like, you know, take those out. I'm not sure, actually. Where else? Yes, Vegeta has the new form I've seen. Mr. Ego, Ultra Ego over there. Marcel says that Niantic friends are only linked if you connect with the same account. That might be it, because when I first... Did I do this? I can't remember. If Pokemon Go, if I signed that up with my Trainer Club account, I might have done that, and with Pikmin Bloom, I think I did with Google. So that might be what's going on there. Okay, these guys are back. Let's grab this apple. I'll open up, since we're here, I'll open up these 3 postcards we see as well. We got ourselves 24 new nectars and a new postcard from the King Square West. I'm assuming that's the basketball court. That's actually one of our big flowers in the neighborhood, too. Okay, so what'd you send here, Daniela? We got the Lord's Lord's Ministry Church. Nice, a range of rainbow-colored Pikmin there. Well, the main primary colors, at least. Thank you very much. We're gonna grab from Capsule Sword. You've been sitting here a little while, dude. Blue Pikmin from the VFW Post 4789. You got your nice little white Pikmin in there hanging out with the reds and yellows. And let us open up from Gyroid Keeper, because you've been sitting there also. It's the Nutdorpse Waterfall. That's cool looking. I like that. Man-made waterfall. Nice. Is that... That's some beetle Pikmin you got there. From the forest. Sweet. Okay, let's go back to our expeditions. Is that one right there? Oh, wait. Someone wants a gift. Get up there, dude. That's what I do. That's why I send out the Pikmin that are close to friending up. Or actually, I send whatever Pikmin. Where are the other ones? There's white or huge seedling, actually. Downside is, this one is a roadside. You can see on the bottom there. So, my rock Pikmin is the last roadside one that I need. But I'll still send out 10 Pikmin to get it. Who else needs the friending up? We're down to about... You guys are all good, I think. We need this guy. It's hard to keep track of where I stopped at. I gotta look really closely at the heart sometimes. That is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And they're off and running also. So let's back it on out here. It's gonna go back to the news page for a second. Oh, let's see. Where else are we at? When Olympics doesn't have yellow Pikmin just yet? Oh. Well, you'll get there eventually. They're the second ones you get, if I remember correctly, and then blue comes after that. Alright, let's see. Foxel says, you know how your phone knows where a photo was taken? It uses that. Okay. So that must be... I wouldn't know how to change that then. Because it's got, like, you know, I think it's called geotagging. And I wouldn't know what to do with that. Anyways, okay. Let's talk about... I'm going to take my codes down off screen for now, because I think I probably have Where's my mouse? There it is. Probably got plenty of requests coming in to take care of. So we want to talk about this. They call it the insider scoop. I'm giving you all the info right here, folks. Open up your ears. Pay attention with your eyes. Well, you can just do one or the other. Doesn't matter. So, one day ago, they say, are you ready to join us tomorrow, the 13th, Saturday, to participate in our very first community day? So, it's going to be from 9 a.m., 6 p.m. local time, wherever you're at. The latest updates on in-app rewards when you join our community day and get outside planting flowers. So seedlings, as they said before, will grow at 1.5 times the usual speed. Fruit will give double the usual nectar. Important to know. Anyone who walks 10,000 steps or more on this day will be given a special Community Day participant badge. It says, please note, there may be a slight delay until the badge is awarded. You will need to log into Pikmin Bloom at least once during the 2 weeks after the event. Now, this is interesting. When you plant regular flowers, big flowers will bloom into pansies. So if you don't yet have any pansy petals, you can plant red flowers around, a sprout thing in your neighborhood, and it'll turn into a red pansy. But when you plant pansies, you may encounter an even rarer type of big flower. So that might be a way you can get yourself rose petals. If you already have plenty of pansy petals, try to bloom up your neighborhood sprouts and see if you can get yourself some roses. I'm going to be trying that myself with red and yellow because I don't yet have red or yellow roses, or white actually, so I'll try all of those. So the community day runs from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. local time. You may see big flowers beginning to bloom into pansies starting today, and this will continue throughout the weekend. We can't wait for you to join us on our first major event. Let's come together and walk and fill the world with flowers. And if you haven't yet, follow Pikmin Bloom on social media. They got Instagram and Twitter, most definitely. Share your hashtag 10K Walk with Pikmin this hashtag Community Day. We can't wait to see where you'll take your Pikmin squad. So, as I say, what I'm most interested in is the talk of planting pansies for more rare flowers. Because I was thinking of the event, I'm like, I've already got all 3 of the pansy petal, or 4 if you're counting white, but I've already got all the pansy petals in my collection there, and I can easily just get more by planting those. But now that they say planting pansies may give you more rare big flowers, that's what I'm really interested in. So that'll be cool. If you already have your pansies, you may be able to get roses. I don't know if it's going to be guaranteed that pansies will grow into a more rare flower, but they say that there is at least a chance. So prepare yourselves for that. Okay, where are we at? Try naming one of my Pikmin all this stuff with subscribe. Would all those the HTML, would that work in this? I'm not gonna risk it in case it breaks my game. It probably wouldn't, but just in case, if that actually lets you change the font and stuff, that would be cool. All right, whereabouts are we at? Aloha wants roses blooming in the neighborhood. Well, this could be the weekend to do it. Hopefully so. Flower power, Anne-Marie Hedgehog says, indeed. Eden asks, what are the benefits to different types of flowers? Is it just cosmetic? Essentially, yeah, right now. See the sprout here. If I was to plant standard petals, I would bloom it up into a standard flower, which they look like daisies, I guess. And then you would just get a whatever color you bloom it into, you get a large fruit of that type. When your Pikmin bring the fruit back, you'll get nectar of that color. But if you grow, if you grow them into a say a blue pansy, the fruit it produces would give you blue pansy nectar, which you can then feed to your Pikmin to turn their flower into a pansy, and then you get pansy petals from them. So basically, whatever petals you need, like right now, I need to get myself some more blue pansy and blue roses, so I'd be trying to plant those to produce more fruit, to get more petals. It's like a never-ending cycle. I can't seem to get above 100 rose petals. But I'll get there eventually. I'm patient, and yeah, it's basically just cosmetic right now. Eventually, maybe they'll introduce things where perhaps I'm still thinking of enemies eventually, like bulborbs or like maybe the swooping snitch bugs or something. If you want to maybe draw a certain monster, certain flowers might be more likely to do that. But then you have to fight the monster. I still want to see these. You got to get bulborbs in here at some point. It's just not Pikmin without a bulborbs. Alright, where are we at? Chrissy P says, thanks to those who sent and accepted friend requests. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't understand the friend system. At least not as well as I should. But maybe after time, like I say, the the... It's not really blocking, I guess, but the auto-blocking, let's call it. Hopefully that will go away at some point. When Olympic says flowers only stay for 5 days. Is that the thing? I know they do eventually like go away. I didn't know if it was like a 5-day thing or not. But, I mean, I've still had some flowers that, like, these ones over here, you can't really see, but the ones behind this big sprout, I'm pretty sure it's been more than 5 days since I went out there. It's weird. I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead. We got our gift back. We got the huge seedling as well. We'll plant that up in a little bit. Where's the gift? Right there. Felix, I'm sorry they pushed your Pikmin out of the way. Okay, so this is going to be another sticker Pikmin. Who's not tired yet of sticker Pikmin? Why did... We're still good? The sound stopped. Hang on. Can I make this work? I don't know if I know how to do this. Wait. Okay. Okay, we got sound back. That's what's going on. Okay, and we got our sticker Pikmin. Who's not yet tired of sticker Pikmin? Alright, what do you got, Felix? Let's take a look at this postcard while we're here. A 2-star small blue mushroom challenge. Lest we forget. Very timely, actually, yesterday being Remembrance Day, which I often almost call Novembrance Day all the time. I was going to do a stream yesterday, but I thought, no, it's the Memorial Day. Let's not take that away. Christmas does that often enough, as people say. Okay, we got Melgar. Let's open up a postcard, and then we'll take a look at Bartholomew, I believe it is. So we got the Hilltop Park, California butterflies. Look at that. Red Pikmin hanging out at the butterfly informational thingy. And that is in Commerce Court, San Francisco. Let's open up from Bartholomew. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I apologize. 2-star small red mushroom challenge, not bad. I saw somebody, I think they sent it to me too, a gold 4-star challenge. This is from the airport fuel tank. Look, oh, we got a flying Pikmin back there with a little plane. I want one of them, but my airport is way far away from where I'm at. I'm gonna go and see. Can I show you the postcards that I've gotten? I don't know if they're, oops, I don't know if they're in a certain order. I want to see if I can show you a gold one. 'Cause I'm pretty sure some, yes, right here. Look at that. 4-star small mushroom challenge in Fort Myers from Arinek. So they kind of trick you. They show you that there's like, 3 stars when you complete a mushroom challenge. But I knew when you max the three stars out, it's only silver. I'm like, there's got to be a 4th star you can get. That's what that looks like. Alright, let's back out of here for a moment. I'll send them off on another expedition momentarily. Jose, you're about to hit level 17. Nice. So you're in the challenges now, I believe. I think level 15 is where you unlock the mushroom challenges. And my chat just jumped again. Where am I at? I'm sorry if I can't keep up with the chat that much. There's just so much happening. Kidfish says, can you request flowers like you would request Pokestops? Not just yet, but if the way Niantic does stuff is if you are able to, if you're high enough level in Pokemon Go to submit new Pokestop requests, if they accept it, it may not appear as a Pokestop, but it does transfer into Niantic's overall database, so it may become a big flower in Pikmin Bloom, or whatever other AR games they have. I was just seeing someone mention Wizards Unite, and apparently that's not happening anymore. Fruitless Gardener says, you're not getting too invested, as Niantic might close it like Harry Potter Go, or Wizards Unite, for not being popular enough. That's why we gotta keep boosting the popularity of this game. We gotta keep sharing it. We gotta keep talking about it. We gotta keep, as many of you have done so far, liking this stream. Not that I am affiliated with Niantic. Just to put that out there. I'm just doing this because it's fun, and I like it, and everyone seems to like be enjoying my content, because like no one else seems to be doing this. So that works for me. Excuse me. Let's see. Chrissy P says, you remember playing Pikmin on Nintendo, so this new game makes me so happy. Same here. Like, who was it? Somebody was asking me, I believe it was Jude, actually, rather rudely, just kidding, asking, have I ever played any Pikmin game before? And I have played both of them on the GameCube. I played both the first and second one. I have not played the third one, but I have seen playthroughs of it. And I went so far as to complete both the first games with 0 Pikmin losses. That takes a lot of saving and resetting, I'll tell you that. Especially to take down the Smoky Prog. Yes, I even did that in the first game. Very scary stuff. But you actually have to complete the challenges in Pikmin 2 challenge mode without losing any Pikmin in any of them to unlock the final video, which is Louie's Dark Secret, I believe. And we all know what Louie's Dark Secret is. I mean, if you have done it, you know for sure. Let's see. Hello to, hey, Karen Stover. Welcome to our stream today. I'm gonna be, have we friended up yet? I know we've been talking on Twitter. We were talking about the distance you notice from like one side of the continent to the other, and how some of your expeditions kind of like up and disappeared. And that was interesting to note. Jen says you can check the postcards you got from the postcards tab. That's the only 4-star one I've gotten so far from anybody, and I have not won a 4-star myself yet. I'll get to that at some point, I hope. Anne Marie says you just finished your challenge on Pokemon Go. I was gonna say Pikmin Go. The Mischief Mayhem for Hoopa. So you got the Shadow Lugia from Giovanni. I'm still working on that myself. I can't seem to find the leaders as often as I would like to, but I'll get there. I'm patient. When Olympics, you learned the Canadian provinces and territories today. We got Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, PEI. You know what? I know many of them. I still am not sure what's happening up north. I mean, it's Nunavut now, right? Because there was the Yukon, and there was the Northwest Territories, which I think still exists, but there's a new portion called Nunavut. And I know it's my country, I should know, but I tend to just stick to where I'm at. But no, I think I'm pretty close to accurate. I'm saying it right, says Bartholomew. Nice, you live right down the street from an airport. Well, that's very convenient for getting your Pikmin decors. Let's see. Oh, Sailor Pig is saying, let's get that like count to 50. We're one away from 50 likes. That'd be cool to hit. And if we do, awesome. If not, I'm not going to cry too much over that tonight. I'm not, like I said, I'm not about the numbers. As long as each of those likes is a legitimate like, you are enjoying this, that's the important thing for me. Okay, where are my expeditions? Can I just do this? Now, I think this unlocks at a certain level. If you are a high enough level, you tap your whistle once, you can click at the top. You see I had like a button for expeditions. Someone else needs a gift? Way over town? Dude, it's gonna take you 37 minutes. Get moving. What are you sitting here for? Alright, so off he goes. And let's get another gray seedling. How many does this take to carry? Up to 10. Alright, so let's send out these 3. Of course, they're the ones I'm working on. 7 more. Whereabouts do we need to start at? See this red one? This one I just activated? You can barely tell, but he doesn't have a full final heart yet. So I'm going to send him. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, that's only going to take him 3 minutes. Alright. Oh, we just hit 57 likes. Boom! Thanks for the encouragement, Sailor Pika. You did it. Maybe I helped too by mentioning it. But, so yes, Karen, we still need to exchange friends. So yeah, feel free. What I'm gonna do, I'll put this back on screen for now. My code and what to drop in the chat so I can take notice to accept the request. So again, folks, feel free to drop me a friend request, and in the chat type the word Bloom, your player name, and if you want to, you can type your code as well so other people can friend you up. And after the stream, I'm going to copy the whole chat, and I'll get back to adding in as many people as I can. Back up to 617 is where I have the first copy, right there. Alright, I think I should be good with that. Okay, where else are we at? Okay, actually, yeah, Eden. I'm going to try something right now. So, Eden, you dropped your friend code. Since I deleted all the requests incoming, I'm going to try to send you the request and see if that lets me do it. Because as we discovered, if I delete an incoming request, that person can't send me another one, at least not right away. And that's not good. So let's go with... let's add a code. Whereabouts? I'm going to just highlight this here. And since it's already in the chat, I hope you don't mind this going on screen. Just to see if this actually does circumvent the whole removing of an incoming request. I'd like to send the request. Okay, that seems to have worked. So what I'll say, it's going to take me reading through the entire chat again, but I'll do it. If you had sent a request previously, and I did delete it, and you can't send me another one right now, drop your friend code and your name in the chat, but also mention, just say re-add or something like that. Just leave a little bit of a little tag that I know you're someone that I took out from the incoming request, so I can send out a request back to you. I think that might make the most sense. I hope. We got some Pikmin coming back with another gray seedling here. K60 has over 1 million steps. What am I at? I'm nowhere near close to that. I'm close to say 200,000. That's not even close to 1 million. So, very impressive. That's a lot of walk-ins. Organic Chemistry says 37 minutes for gift is almost nothing. Your record is 22 days. Would that be... Was that from like maybe traveling far distances or something? Or is that doing the photo tag feature in the life log? Either way, I mean, still, 22 days is quite a bit. But go on Twitter, look at my conversation with Karen there. They had 40-some days on some of those expeditions. Another gray seedling. Enjoyable. Let's go back to my... Actually, I forgot my own little trick. Do my little whistle. Go back to my expeditions. And another gift. And that one's just right down the road, so that's not too bad. This red Pikmin. I'll go grab that. Let's go for one more expedition. This peach. It's a decent distance away. We're setting U3. And look! The white and purples are almost friended up. What I also do at the end of the day, I'll then just use whatever excess nectar I have just to give them a little bit more friendship. To try to speed along in that sense. Okay, we gotta add 9 more. Who needs them? I believe we're about here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nope, I said 9. I went to go for 10. I tried to cheat. I didn't mean to try to cheat. Okay, and off they go. Let's hold back. Let's open up some more postcards, I think. Where are we at? Let's see. Yeah, Karen, my record is 40 days, Las Vegas to Detroit. I said though, that shows the determination of these Pikmin. They're gonna do that. They're not gonna stop till they get that mission complete. So John 3.14. Oh, that's as easy as pie. We got from Big Al's Barbecue in Rowley, wherever that is. I like how they at least give you a little bit of the location, but you can check the location of the postcard in the postcard tab on your main menu there, which is cool. Hanging out at the barbecue. Would Pikmin eat barbecue? I don't know. Elizer with the next postcard. This is the Blue Jay and Beet mural. Interestingly enough, just the other day, a couple days ago I think, I never see these in real life, but a blue jay landed in my backyard, and I did post a photo. I managed to get a photo before it flew away, just from my upper window. But it was so cool, because around here we're just used to seeing pigeons and maybe seagulls. But a nice colorful blue jay, that was awesome. And that postcard reminds me of that. So from Miracle, is it supposed to be like, you know, Miracle? Probably. I'm going to say Miracle. This is the Martian house. That looks like a fairy tale house, doesn't it? It's pretty cool looking. It almost like, does that look like it's from like a theme park or something like that? That is cool. I hope it's not someone's actual home and they just didn't have like a level and stuff to make it straight, and I just insulted them by accident. That looks like something that only a theme park would have. It's a fairy tale house. This is my home. I'm sorry, sir. Anywho. Okay, they're coming back now with that peach, and then we're gonna wait for our gift Pikmin as well. I'm just gonna click these off screen once again. There we go. So again, feel free to keep dropping friend codes in the chat, everybody. And if you had sent me a request, it's gone right now. Send me another request here, or don't send me a request. Let me know in the chat and just type re-add along with your name and your friend code, and I'll look to add as many people as I can once the stream is complete. Oh, we got a gift back too, it looks like. Okay, so the peach gives us nice 19 red nectars. Oh, and they brought a postcard back. the King Square West Park. All it says is location. Alright. And what do you got? I'm assuming it's a roadside. No! This is a park. Park bench. Check this out. It's all camouflaged. Doesn't this look like the clover looks like some sort of like a cybernetic eye, like Terminator or something, and it's like locking on? That's what I think. I've seen somebody with the purple Pikmin from a park, and they're like completely covered in clovers. That's what I like. Like, you can easily see the silhouettes of the decor Pikmin if you go to, where is it? Right here. So you can see silhouettes of them, but you don't quite know what they're gonna like. Obviously, the rock Pikmin looks like just wearing a chef hat like the rest of them. But if you go to things like, so the winged Pikmin looks like it's more of like a round teacup. The sweet shop, I don't even know. These look like just macaroons, maybe. Now this, I believe, okay, so the first one looks like the red Pikmin's gonna have a bunch of popcorn on its head. Looks like yellow might actually have like film reel. So it's kind of fun. You don't know what you're gonna see with some of these Pikmin. Obviously some toothbrushes here for the pharmacy. It's funny how pharmacy is so focused on tooth care. Because, like, you'd think medicine would be there too, right? But yeah, look at all these things. Like, Forest has 2 variations of Pikmin decor. Definitely cool stuff. Airport, of course, we got some different planes. I want a flying Pikmin in a plane, because I think that's going to be one of the most fitting decor items you can get. So let's talk about this. Okay. Obviously, the symbol looks like a train, I will say now. But when it came to wondering, what is this Pikmin wearing? There was I was confused because, for one thing, like, everyone was saying it's a train. Obviously, some people thought it was a bus too. My confusion. Where are you, Willie? You're in there somewhere, ain't you? Are you? I don't even know. Let us just find him here. You're not in here. Where are you, dude? There's Willie. So. That there, to me, it could have been either or. Now, the number of wheels, which we can't see because I can't rotate them in this view, but the number of wheels definitely look like a train. But where I live, it's like a port town, like cargo from ships and stuff. We almost get, basically, we get nothing but cargo trains, which is just like the boxcars and stuff. And I'm like, that don't look like a boxcar. It looks like a bus, because we also have a bus station in the same area that Willie came from. And I thought, well, it could be either or. I wasn't sure, so I took to YouTube. I asked you folks, and in the end, I kind of realized I forgot. In other parts of the world, there are like passenger trains, which look a lot nicer than boxcars. So, bottom line, I believe that is supposed to be like a passenger train car thingy, and that's all well and good. Imagine if it was a boxcar though. Anyway, whatevers. John, you sent 2 postcards. What? I'll get to them for sure. When Olympic says the sweet shop is a macaroon, indeed. You think they'd have other... Well, maybe eventually they'll have other things. See, when I first started opening or not opening, but getting sticker Pikmin roadside decor, I noticed that the letter can be different based on what the site is that they came from. And I thought, oh cool, every individual Pikmin can have unique stylings? Apparently not. If you get a park red Pikmin, every red Pikmin from a park will have their clover worn the same way. So the only real difference that I've seen so far is the letter on the sticker. Yeah, it looks like a Borg, says Anne-Marie, and Karen agrees too. Indeed. You should name it Locutus. Wait. Loclovertus. No. Whatever. Anywho... John says this game is better than Pokemon Go. It has a good vibe. I mean, right now, yeah, there's no competitiveness to this. The only real competitive aspect, I'd say, if you're trying to hit like a certain level, like before someone else. But right now, there's no, let's call it, conflictory interaction with anything. It's just you're just going around, growing your flowers, grabbing your nectars, and raising your Pikmin. That's why I feel. It has a nice peaceful tone. Here's what I think should change that. That's why I feel eventually we should sometime see some of the monsters from the main Pikmin series in this. But let me ask you folks this. I know I won't be able to keep up with the chat with the answers, but if they add some of the creatures from the Pikmin games, for example, Bulborbs, Snagrets, even like Sheargrubs, do you think your Pikmin should be able to be permanently taken from you, as they happen in the main series? Because like after friending up so many Pikmin, what would your opinion be if you could lose some of them permanently to monsters? I don't know what I think about that. I mean, because it's not terribly hard to... Now, this sounds very callous and goes against my no death runs from the main series, but it's not hard to best friend new Pikmin. So you could, before too long, replace the ones that you lose. But on the other hand, I don't want to lose any Pikmin. So, I don't know. I think I'd be okay either way. I'd be more okay without losing the Pikmin. But I think you should have some way to, like, maybe that they get, say, injured for the day, and they need time to, like, you know, replant and grow back. Because that's the thing, too. In the main games, if you had a flowered Pikmin and they get defeated in battle, you might find that they have dropped a seed that's growing the next day where they were lost. So, I guess you could say that that was that Pikmin kind of piccoloing itself back into a next life, basically. So, I don't know. I think I'd be okay with either, but again, I'd be more okay if we don't lose our Pikmin. Karen says, you have a max Pikmin level 300, so you're not short. And that's the thing too. Like, let's go to my list here. So right now my squad can hold 21, but overall, you see I'm at 118 out of 300. And, I mean, you wouldn't need, like right now, I've got more than I really need, I think. So, I'd say 100 is where, like, even 100 probably more than I would need to use every day. But that leaves a lot of space to have, you know, lost. Like, if you have maxed out 300, you could lose a couple easily and then just replace them. So, again, that sounds callous and just, like, I don't care. But I care about my Pikmin. I got Louie's Dark Secret. I know about that. Alright, we're going to go for just a little bit longer. I'm going to once again throw up my friend code here. Oh, not that. There we go. So if anybody wants to send me a friend request, you can do so with these codes down here. Oh, and we didn't even mention this, because some people were confused how to add friends. From your main screen here, you click on your player name and your level, for example. And then up in the top left, you got your friends button. Click that. And if you want to send a request, hit your plus in the top right. If I can do that, click add friend, and then you can either they can type in their friend code where it says send a friend request, or there's a button at the bottom that says scan QR code. Click that to activate your camera, point at someone's QR code, scan that way, and then send the request. And you'll see incoming request right at the top of your friends list here. Just tap that, and you'll see all these names, which I will go through once the stream is done. I'm going to make sure to copy the whole chat up to the 617, as I said, and I'll just go through it at my leisure, so I don't have to try to keep rushing and keep up with stuff on the fly, and keeping this cool visual content from the screen. Look at that. I like this too. This bud is already 194 flowers away from blooming, so that'll be a quicker bloom tomorrow during the community day. So once again, we'll do a little reminder. Go back to the news here. So starting tomorrow, your local time at 9 a.m. going until 6 p.m., also local time, seedlings will grow 1.5 times the usual speed. You'll get double the usual nectar from fruit. If you walk 10,000 steps during the event, you will be awarded a special Community Day participant badge. Could take up to 2 weeks for you to see it, but you will get that. And when you plant regular flowers around the sprouts, you'll get big flowers that bloom into guaranteed pansies. But if you plant pansies around those sprouts, you may get an even rarer type of big flower, and I'm thinking roses. What if we can actually get tulips from that? Because currently, who was it? Somebody had said in the comments that currently tulips are only collectible right now from the shop. If you can get them from, like right here, you can buy standard single-use slots. You can get nectar, you can get your standard petals. But in the, I believe the Bloom pack for $14.80, there are tulip petals that you can get. Now, I don't got the coins for that just yet. You can also get 10 detectors. And you actually get a lot of good stuff for dropping some coins in the game here. But yeah, the only way to get tulips right now are from the Bloom pack, or is from the Bloom pack. So we might be able to get some tulips growing up tomorrow. Who knows? If you can get them for free, all the better for our wallets. Alright, so again, if anybody wants to drop their friend codes in the chat before we finish up, you're welcome to do so. And if you're watching the stream afterwards, just bear in mind, I'm only adding people that were here during the stream, because as you see, my list is pretty much filled up as it is. If not, we're going to get pretty close to there by the end of me adding people in. And, what was I about to say? Oh, you can use the comment section below if you want to drop some friend codes as well. Or just rewatch the stream, go through the chat, and add people as you go. And hopefully they'll add you up, and you start getting postcards from all around the world. Alright, let's see where we are at in the chat once again. Karen says, Pikmin storage is $50 for $2. Thanks for the reminder. You are welcome. Yeah, by the way, so, as Karen just said, we're currently maxed at, or we currently can max out at 300 Pikmin, but you can increase your nectar storage, your flower petal storage. I might do that sometime. Your Pikmin storage or seedling storage for a certain amount of cash right there. I forgot that we can increase the numbers myself too. Thanks for reminding me by being reminded by me. There we go. But currently I'm not in any concern of running out of space just yet, so I'm all well and good. Let's see. I'm losing track of the chat once again. For Henry, Community Day starts in an hour. If you use Instagram or Twitter, feel free to, like it says, let me bring this news back up. That's the shop. I hit the wrong thing. So if you do use, this goes for everybody too. If you are on Instagram or Twitter, you are welcome to follow me on either of those. My @ is Professor Chaz on both platforms. And if you have any events going on in Community Day, like if anything cool happens, if you do happen to grow a tulip from nothing, or pansies, let's say, feel free to tag me in that, because I want to see if it happens. You can also use these other hashtags too. Hashtag 10K Walk with Pikmin, or hashtag Community Day. Also say hashtag Pikmin Bloom, I'm sure. And let's see if we can just share all sorts of cool stuff from the event. I'm looking forward to it. I already walked 10,000 steps today, so I would have got my badge if today was tomorrow, but it's yesterday from Sunday's perspective. Nope. Tomorrow is yesterday from Sunday's perspective. Isn't time weird? Confuses me all the time. Time. Alright, I'm just rambling now. It's not even funny. I'm trying. I'm failing. Kind of par for the course at sometimes. Alright, let's see. So Foxel says there was only red, yellow, and blue. I'm assuming you're saying, hang on, there's still colored petals. Okay, you're saying, fun fact, in the beta, there was no such thing as colored nectar. The Pikmin were born with that flower. Oh, and they never lost it. Interesting, because that does explain why I can tap on, say this, the rock Pikmin, and it shows currently the flower is the blue rose. And I thought, if you feed him like a red standard nectar, it changes his flower from the blue rose to the red, like daisy or whatever. And why does it let me know what the flower type is? That might be why, though. So if you want to have a squad of all blue roses, for example, you can actually choose which ones you want to do. Alright, I think our expeditions are all done, are they not? I'm just going to double check. Well, our uptown guy is still a ways away. And also, I mentioned this to Karen on Twitter. If you didn't know, and if you are interested, if you ever want to check your Pikmin on the go, click on the expedition and click where it says View Pikmin. I keep saying click. You're on your phone, you're going to be tapping that. But tap it, you can actually see where they're at. And on occasion, well, he's currently breaking the laws of the game. He's going through water. But if he's walking through like another neighborhood or something, you can actually see what sprouts are there. You can't tap on them, but you can see them. And you can also see whatever flowers may have been planted. And that's kind of cool. Just being able to see where they're at and what their progress is. Alright, where else are we at? So again, yeah, as Sailor Pika has linked, also the links are in the description as well, but definitely nice quick links in the chat for you. You can follow me on either of the other two social medias, where I don't post quite as much stuff as I do, say, here, but I try to keep up with all of it. But yeah, I'd love to see anything that you folks have to share over there as well. Okay, we'll clear these off here. Okay, I think I'm going to go rest my head a little bit for the evening, but hopefully this got everybody hyped up and excited for Pikmin Bloom Community Day starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. your local time, or for Henry in an hour, which will be cool to see how that's what's funny, is if anything amazing happens in their part of the world, they're going to know about it first, and then they can just blow up Twitter and Instagram with whatever they happen to see. I wonder, will we see Bulborbs? I think it's maybe too early to introduce creatures like that, but who knows. Anyways, we'll see what tomorrow brings. So everybody make sure you got your pedals prepared. Make sure you got your shoes laced up, I guess. But make sure you get yourself nice energized for the day, and we'll see what tomorrow brings for all of us. So have yourselves a good evening. I will be recording, by the way, for Community Day, and I hope to have an update video on Sunday. I'll probably spend Saturday editing everything together, and we will I'll show you the video recap on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, have a good evening. Use those detectors if you haven't used them just yet. Get yourself some expeditions, and have yourselves a good evening. So Professor Chaz, thanks once again for watching, and thanks everybody for liking the stream. And if you want to see some more content, feel free to hit that subscribe button if you are not currently subscribed. If you want to hit the join button and take a look-see at what perks you can start collecting for your sponsorship on the channel, feel free to do that as well. And as I say, if you want to try sponsoring just for a month, you're definitely more than welcome to do that. And then if you don't like it, you're also more than welcome to unmember at that point too. It's all good by me. All right, that is that. Have a good evening, and I'll wait. Do we have our sound still? Seems awful quiet. Though we have it. It's my headphones, they're terrible. Alright, have a good evening, and I'll catch you next time.